Gotham's mine, Batman. Always has been. Always will be. My lawyers will have me out by Christmas. Likely to a footnote in Falcone history. Just like you. You come in here and threaten me? Dead! Listen up, boys. I paid good money to enjoy a nice, quiet evening. So keep that walking freak show away from me, or it's your asses!
I'm out of my cell a half an hour. Batman's already here. Hope you stretched. I've been doing yoga with the boss. Don't worry about me. I'm telling you, yoga's done me away. Dad, you're gonna die on Falcone's doorstep, Batman!
Hey, you guys dead or what? Third stringers.
Falcone's through here. I need to disable that barrier. Falcone's goons can't protect him.
Where's the Rat King, Falcone?
He's a no-show. Unless he's you, Batman. What's the King Crusader doing behind bars anyway?
Moving you to the infirmary.
Ah! Hey, the Bat does comedy too. Well, I'm happy to play along. Show him a good time, boys.
Plant explosive gel on the carts underneath Falcone.
Damn! You taking the whole building down? Hey, Bat! Stay put! Got a present for you! die in my prison! Please! Almost had a black gate over here!
One last time. The Rat King, who is he?
Your mother.
Not good enough!
Fine. I got bagged. Okay, lights out. Couldn't see a goddamn thing. But when the bag came off, he was there. In the chapel.
Who?
Otis Flanagan. You know him? High priest of crazy. Lives in the walls.
Otis Flanagan is the Rat King?
He wasn't handing out business cards. You had a funny way of saying thanks, freak. I knew you were worth keeping alive. Get a stretcher to max security. It's for the roaming. Make it silver.
Seems you've tipped the scales of power, Blackgate.
The only scales I care about are the scales of justice. Bolton and Falcone don't measure up.
You'll find a return route to the Batcave nearby. Check your map.
Falcone claims he was attacked by Otis Flanagan in the prison chapel.
Gotham's ill-fortuned rat catcher. Could he be the Rat King?
Otis is a zealot, not a leader.
Wouldn't it be better to work with Commissioner Gordon on this?
Gordon isn't a problem. It's everyone who reports to him. Too many leaks in the GCPD.
And perhaps a few rats as well.
I need more information.
Perhaps a job for the young Miss Gordon, sir. She is eager to assist.
Fine. Get her on the computer.
Right away, sir.
This symbol. I can scan and reconstruct it in detective vision. Truth will be revealed.
Quite a find. Cyrus Pinckney documented several at the turn of the century, but lost his notes in a fire. I thought them a figment of his imagination.
It's too old for the Rat King.
Regardless, I'll send these to Gotham University courtesy of the Wayne Foundation. Perhaps we'll uncover deeper mysteries in Blackgate than what's in the dinner meat.
All right. I'll send any more that I find.
Thrilling, sir.
Batman, I'm glad you called. I heard the craziest rumor that...
Otis Flanagan. What do you know about him?
Oh, you need my help? I thought you'd never ask.
I'm asking now, Barbara.
The file's already sent. And call me Oracle.
I've received a file, sir.
This is a bit thrown together, but you sounded like you were in a hurry, so I checked the National Criminal Database. Otis Flanagan, aka Ratcatcher. He was working pest control for Gotham until he, switched sides. Imprisoned for attempted murder. Tried to kill the guy sanitation sent in to poison rats. He got out, of course, and immediately doubled down on his new Ratcatcher persona, experimenting with electronic methods of controlling his flock. A bit Pied Piper. Then he started working for the criminal Black Mask and quickly got in over his head. Theft, assault, infestation, the usual. This got him sent back to prison where he is now. But you already knew that. Plenty of reason for him to turn to the Rat King. It's almost like his time inside is what made him a criminal, you know? Oracle out.
I need to get into death row so I can investigate where Falcone was attacked.
Death Row operates on a separate security system, sir. I'm afraid it might take some time to crack the codes, even on the Bat computer.
Otis Flanagan got in. If I find him, I'll find a way.
Good luck. Just beyond the cave, you'll find a gibbet. An ancient design, renovated last century as a kind of
Disguise
elevator.
prepared.
Thanks,
Leaving
Alfred.
Malone. Batman, please remove your cowl. Please equip disguise. Disguise complete. Goodbye, Mr. Malone.
Gotta get back to my cell so I don't miss roll. No gadgets. Guess I'm taking the elevator. Sleep is gonna be scarce. I'll get it while I can.
I don't see any of that. You gotta make it up.
You see what you want to see. It's abstract.
What's that supposed to be?
I think that's Perseus.
What's that?
Oh, he was a hero in Greek mythology.
Why was he a hero?
He was pretty brave for starters. He went on dangerous adventures to fight monsters. But it's more than that. A lot more. What else makes a hero?
They're strong.
Hmm?
They beat up bad people.
Some do, yeah. But punishing bad guys isn't what makes a hero, you know. To be a hero, you have to save people too.
The good people.
Everyone.
Open all cells on Block B!
Falcone said Otis Flanagan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, death row, where Falcone was attacked.
I worked too long on Woody to get a basket case on a Wesker ticket.
Flanagan's cell. I'll search it for evidence as to how he snuck into death row. Otis doesn't sound like the social type, but he carved out time for group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. Electronic engineering, rat biology, and psychotherapy. Looks like these came from the prison library. To Otis, thanks for the book. I'll give it back to you at next week's session. Joe. Must be Joe from the commissary. What do you mean by session? Distinctive shoe prints. Almost like claws. Otis must have cut up his shoes to make these marks. Cops' courts clink. Same message I saw in Shrike's apartment. Otis isn't just friendly with rats, he's a follower of the Rat King. Or the Rat King himself. That's all the evidence. Without my analysis tech, I can't perform a more detailed search. I'll trust my instincts. Since Otis ain't here, I gotta go somewhere he hung out a lot. But where? Otis's calendar mentions group therapy with Dr. Quinzel. It looks like it's happening right now. This note from Joe mentions a session. That might be group therapy. A place like the library would be perfect for group therapy. It'd explain all of Otis's books, too. I'll head to the library and see what group therapy's all about. Might learn something about Otis and his access to death row.
In the 17th century, the island we know as Blackgate was settled and given its name by Captain John Valor, who commandeered it as a base for his exploits as the so-called Black Pirate. Ships sailing for the thriving colony of Gotham City navigated through Black's Gate in order to arrive. Many of them failed to make their journey.
Dr. Crane, these aren't your patients. They are our patients, and I won't have you bullying them.
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul. Oh, hi.
We have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
See you back in group. Pray you aren't late again.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First of many, I hope. Joe from the commissary suggested I join. Says it's worked wonders for him.
Therapy can be very healing, and Joe, his progress has been tremendous. Ooh, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in. Please, follow me. You'll have to excuse Dr. Crane. He was brought in to replace the outgoing supervisor, Professor Strange, and, well, he has a very narrow view of therapy. But, while Crane and I don't always see eye to eye, we do share a common field of study.
Yeah, what's that?
The Shadow. Come on, new friend. Let's join the others. Everyone! I'd like to introduce you to our new friend. This is Mr. Malone. Mr. Malone, please, take a seat. What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Crane.
I am here to supervise this clown car.
Parents would fight all the time.
They'd rage at each other and at me. I called it prize fighting because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody, and we're best friends. Friends! We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts.
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Pixel neck!
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one of them.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
Kid, grab that book for me, will you? And then we'll take a walk.
You brushing up on how to escape?
Nah, I just like to reread it every few years. Thanks, kid. I don't move so quick anymore.
You all right?
Bum leg. Comes and goes.
How'd it happen?
Running away from something. Stress causes it to flare up.
What's got you so stressed, Joe?
Right now, all your questions. I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
This place is full of secrets.
Watch your step through here. This is a shortcut I use for moving around items of a legally questionable nature.
So this is all contraband?
Nah, most of it is above board.
Why, you don't throw anything away?
I threw my life away, kid. But yeah, nowadays, I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, what's on your mind?
I need to get to death row.
I see. You should get yourself fitted for a pine overcoat first.
I'm not looking to die there, just visit.
I don't think you understand the function of death row. In any case, you'll need an access code just to get through the front door.
Great. An access code. You got one?
Nah. This ain't small potatoes. If you want an access code, you'll have to do something for me.
Name it.
Head through this door. We'll talk around front.